guys, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, which was January 11th, 2019, I went to IMATS for the third year in a row, and oh my god, I was like just spending the money, did major shopping for my kit, and then I kind of spoiled myself too. I really just want to show you what I bought, and then I want to like tell you why and what the product does, so let's jump into it. So one of the first purchases I made, and I really wish I would have just waited till the end because they were like hella heavy in the bag, was the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, but instead of just one, I bought two. This stuff is so good. The IMATS price for it was only $25, so for 50 bucks, you guys, I got the 32-ounce brush cleaner. This guy's really good. It doesn't really have like too much of a smell. It says it's vanilla, but it just kind of smells like brush cleaner to me. It's also good too for like really quickly cleaning your brushes in between clients. It's also good for cleaning your brushes in between colors because it dries like super fast. This is the only brush cleaner I super trust, and I will continue to purchase even though it's expensive. Okay, so I also got for my kit this Vueset palette. I actually already have one filled up with like 24 Nye concealer foundations. I went from having 2 palettes and I scraped everything out and condensed it into this, and it fits in my kit. This was a great purchase. I also got a mixing palette. I really like to use these with my clients if I'm mixing a custom lipstick or foundation color. It's also really clean, and I don't know, I feel like it's better than just putting it on the back of your hand because your hand has pores that will absorb product, and this does not. 2 powders that are a must-have for my kit. It's gonna be the RCMA Colorless powder and the Nye Banana Powder. So this guy I like to use on all of my clients to set their makeup and to also touch up in between takes. It gets rid of any oil. The cool part is if you accidentally spill it on the client, which is a nightmare. I have done it before. It was so bad. It brushes off and it doesn't leave like any pigment or stain, kind of like the Laura Mercier setting powder would or the Kat Von D one, because this is completely colorless, not translucent. There's actually a difference. And then the banana powder works really well for brightening certain skin tones and getting rid of redness, but I like to mix a little bit of this guy with some of this. That way, you know, it kind of adds a bit of color correction to the skin, and also, you know, you're touching up your client and they look great. So that's why, you know, I bought these guys, just kind of refill my pack. Speaking of kits, Nigel's every year has like a buy 8 lashes for $10, and I'm just like, yes, I only got 20 pairs, but these guys are for my kit. There's different styles. I like to just stock up on false lashes that are inexpensive but quality, because I go through so many clients and not a lot of people reuse their lashes, so it's almost a waste, not quite. So the fact that I was able to get 16 lashes for 20 bucks is insane. All right, so there's this brand called RCMA Cosmetics, and I really love them. So this whole bag is just filled with stuff. This will have its own video because it's technically a haul within a haul, if that makes any sense. So stay tuned for that, guy. I also stopped by the L.A Girl Cosmetics booth, and I was like blown away because I find them to be super inexpensive but quality. I already use their Pro Conceal concealers in my kit. They do have color correctors. This homeboy is peach. They also, instead of just color correcting concealers, have color correcting primers that are water-based. I got the green one for any clients that have any redness in their skin, and I got the yellow one for the same thing. So just real quick, I find the green works better on clients that have more of a cooler skin tone. They kind of have like an ivory pink, but they have redness from either acne or scars or irritated skin. This guy doesn't leave them with like a gray finish. The yellow one is the same, but it's more for neutral to warm tone clients. And yellow gets rid of any like sallowness. It also helps with certain tones of red. Personally, whenever I color correct any of my pimples, I use a yellow color corrector, not a green. And then I was just kind of restocking up on more of the concealers. Remember that Vueset palette I was like talking about? I'm gonna squeeze all the ones that I have in my kit and these guys to have a separate concealer palette instead of just carrying a bunch of these in my kit. It's all about condensing. And then the last thing that I got from L.A Girl Cosmetics was actually these lip liners. I got a red, so I don't know about you guys, I have a hard time finding like the perfect red that is like a blue base and not like orangey or too dark. I couldn't believe it. I saw this, I like swatched it, and I was like, buying it. And then I also got one that's just more of a nude lip color. I like to use this because it's super universal for the most part on clients, and I could use any lip color on top. The cool thing about these guys is that it's waterproof and it doesn't smudge. So I was really happy about that. And I believe these guys were like $4 each, maybe a little cheaper. I don't know, but great addition to your kit or your personal makeup. If you know me personally, I'm not a huge lip gloss fan, like at all. But there's an exception. Lip Gloss Boss. I love Lip Gloss Boss. I love Lip Gloss Boss. Lip Gloss Boss is a indie brand and I absolutely love them. Their glosses are beautiful. They all have some mint in it, so it has a little bit of a cooling sensation on the lips. It just feels good. They just make glosses. It is not sticky. I cannot believe it. Also, I don't feel like I need to go all day and reapply. It actually stays on really well. I got their clear gloss. This guy is the same formula as in the tube. However, it is easier to use on all your clients because it's a little bit more sanitary. I dropped a bunch of stuff. And then I also got the one that I'm wearing today called Bas Lady. So I really love these guys. Lip Gloss Boss, check them out. I stopped by the Hourglass booth this year. I don't think they were there last year. Their products are really nice. They focus more on that natural, like radiant look. When I was working at Sephora, I used a lot of their products on my clients. So I got 2 of their girl lipsticks and these guys are so pretty. They come already sharpened in a pencil shape and they're really hydrating. They're good for even mature lips. The cool thing was I got 2 for $20, which was insane. And for free, they gave me their Ambient Mood Light Primer, which I also used today. It just kind of adds a bit of a color correcting filter on your face and it looks really pretty. So I'm glad that they had this deal and these lipsticks are gonna go in my kit. And then before I move on to brushes, I did get one of SUVA Beauty's Hydra liners. This guy is Grape Soda. It's a little bit newer. It's their UV purple. I already have all the other UV colors, so when I saw this, I was super stoked. Last but not least, I went brush shopping. So I'm just gonna try to go through this really fast. I think my favorite brush purchase was from Bdellium Tools. They had a 40% off sale on their brushes, so I got my favorite. You could never have too many of these. I got my favorite angled liner brush. It has a really insane point, and it actually keeps its shape when you clean it. And then I got this, little guy. It's like a small liner, but I'm gonna use it to kind of mimic brow hairs. It's really fine and sharp. And then I discovered this brush. It is like so fluffy and it's like a big angle. I feel like it's gonna be good to do bronzer really quickly and have it blend out since it's not really dense. Really wish I would have bought more. When I bought my SUVA Beauty Hydra Effects Grape Soda Liner, I also picked up some of their brushes. I had no idea that they had brushes. I got this little guy because it's a fluffy blending brush. You can't have enough blendies. And then I have a tendency to get doubles because if I like something, I want it in my kit, but I want it for myself. This is their 180 brush. It's like a medium density. I think I want to use it for highlight or to set, like really set or touch up. I also went and hit up Crown brushes. They're super inexpensive and all of the products that they have and all of the brushes that they have are very affordable, which is crazy. So I definitely their brushes are insanely affordable and they're good because I have to buy multiples for my kit and for myself. So this is what I got. These little guys, I'm gonna use them as a foundation brush, especially like to build coverage. I prefer these kinds of brushes for foundation application rather than a flat one. This blends out and you can really push it into the pores. Flat foundation brushes just kind of go on top of the surface of your face. So if you're not using a beauty blender, try out one of these guys. This is supposed to be like a flat line definer, but I use these guys to kind of sharpen out brows underneath and to also like sharpen up lipstick. So I get multiples of these. Also, like I said, you can't have too many of these eyeliner brushes. I also got this grooming brush. Men have unruly brows sometimes women do too. So this is gonna really help kind of brush them into place and also help kind of separate lashes as well. And then the last of the crown that I got, of course, a blendy brush, but this one's a little bit more dense, so I might actually use it to do like a nose contour. And this guy was just really interesting to me. I've never seen like a flat brush like this. I think I might actually use this for cream contour. I came up with excuses for like why I had to buy all these brushes. I was like, I can use this for this. And then the last of the brushes I got, there's only 2 more, you guys, from Stylo. I got suckered in to buying 2 more brushes. So this guy is so cute. I've never seen anything like it. It's just like a little brush. Got this guy too, which they have listed as a contour, but I mean, you can use it for your highlight. Once again, I'm all about setting. So this guy would probably be good for setting clients or touching up in between. That is it for my IMATS haul, excluding my huge bag of Rude Cosmetics. Let me know if you guys have any questions about any brands or products or even IMATS. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you on my next video.